Again, welcome. This beautiful Easter day. Our word of the day is joy. It is a joyful day. And joy is our guiding light. It is the light in each of us. And our joy is the expansion of our heart. Our joy is a sparkling gem of spiritual activity that buoys each of our spirits. Feel your heart expand in that joy as we learn the stories about any person who has gone out of their way to help somebody else. Remembering those people that were those guiding lights in our own life. Those small gestures that make such a monumental difference in each other's lives. Feel those feelings now. Feel those feelings of joy that bubble up when we remember those actions. Each of us are inspired to act in kind, to be that guiding light for each other. We give from a place of joy, lending a helping hand to all that are in need, providing humor, lifting each other's spirit. Our joy deepens and expands through this experience. We choose to live from the joy in our heart, which is the guiding light of thoughts and actions. We find deep, lasting fulfillment in all we do. The joy of our heart is our guiding light. Galatians 5:22-23, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. This joy in our heart is our guiding light. So as we recognize this light, we hold this celebration, this sacred space of our boundless possibilities. And we are reminded that with this light, our Christ presence glows and radiates and shines from each of us. So today, let our love and light ring out into all the community and share all we are with all creation. All right, so this is Easter weekend, and Easter weekend starts off with Friday, where we remember that we need to let go of a whole bunch of stuff, right? That's like in the ceremony of the weekend. Friday is the downtime. It's the grief time. It's the awful time. It's the like, can we get through lifetime? And we all have those moments. And then we move into Saturday, where we regroup and we're quiet and we contemplate and we make plans and we get ourselves back together again. Yeah, and we reflect so we can come back strong at that new beginning. You know, and today's the new beginning. Today we get to break forth and transform and heal and move forward. And that's part of the reason the flower ceremony, we put that on Easter, because it's a way to remind ourselves of some good, a little hint to move forward for the next year, releasing ourselves from everything that has kept us from embracing that inner light and who we really are. And to embrace all the experience, because really Easter weekend is a little composite of the entire human experience. We have the crummy times, we have the joyful times, and sometimes, you know, they're far apart and sometimes they're right on top of each other. But with every sad time, there's a joy time to balance it out. With every sad, there's a joy to balance it out. Thank goodness. It's a new beginning. And as such, we've been reading from this book all for the past 40 days of our travel to Easter. Today I want to share with you one last reading from the book, and it's that we renew our understanding of our spiritual nature. So this whole time we have been renewing, and it says, as the Last Supper was an ending, Jesus had a message to his disciples. Very truly, I tell you, the one who believes will also do the works that I do, and in fact, greater than these. So we are all charged with not only what has happened and what we have documented has happened, but moving forward in ways that our heart and guides us, and shining that light in, and you will do greater works than these. How is this possible? Is because Jesus came not to be the great exception for us to build a religion around, but to be the divine example for us to follow. As master teacher, he was fully expressing his divinity for all to see, a divinity that each of us carry. We are not called to read about and marvel at the things he did. We are asked to awaken that Christ presence, that light, that divinity that exists within each of us, and to bring that energy to life in practical ways today. So we remember that even as we breathe, we are breathing that breath of spirit, that breath of God. Everything we do within that divine nature. We recall not only who, but what we are, a unique expression of the universe, here to fully express our divine nature in ways that have a positive impact on the world around us. From the smallest thoughts to the grandest actions, that light within each of us shines through, and we live that destiny every day. John 10:30, the Father and I are one. The Spirit that is everywhere is the Spirit in you, always. Amen.